Diplomacy may be built on agreements, but lasting relationships between nations are often strengthened by culture, shared experiences, and human connections. The China Cultural Center on Saturday hosted the 2026 Seasonal Life and Harmonious China Cultural Exhibition, giving Nigerian visitors a hands-on encounter with Chinese traditions through food, clothing, crafts, performances, and wellness practices. At the heart of the exhibition was China's 24 solar terms, an ancient system for understanding seasonal changes and organizing aspects of life around nature. Nature. Cultural counselor and director of the center, Yang Jian-sing, said the values behind the tradition, respect for nature, family, community, and harmony, have echoes in Nigerian culture. The exhibition, inspired by Liqiu, the beginning of autumn and a season traditionally linked to ripening crops and harvest, featured 5 interactive zones showcasing Chinese culture and everyday life. The bigger story was beyond the anniversary. It was about giving Nigerians an opportunity to discover that two cultures separated by thousands of kilometers can still share familiar ideas about community, nature, and how people live. Deputy General Manager of China Intercontinental Press and Media Limited, Guan Hong, said the 55-year Nigeria-China relationship had remained resilient, stressing that cultural exchange and mutual learning could further strengthen ties between both people.
The partnership between China and Nigeria in the culture and people-to-people exchanges has become ever more precious. From the ink-wash artistry of sun-lit rivers and mountains to the magnificent grandeur of Zuma Rock, also known as the gateway to Abuja, different lines have given rise to different civilizations. Yet, it is our common shared aspiration for a better life. Today's exhibition draws its inspiration from Liqiu, or the beginning of autumn in English, which is one of the 24 solar terms in the traditional Chinese calendar. Yesterday was the day of Liqiu. In traditional Chinese culture, it is the beginning of autumn, signifies the ripening of rice and the imminent arrival of harvest. We believe that the friendship between China and Nigeria, like the labor of one farming season after another, will ultimately bear full abundance. Today's event celebrates Eastern seasonal living throughout 5 interactive zones: culture, attire, nature-aligned cuisine, motifs and tiny architecture, seasonal artisanal joints, and integrated multi-body wellness. Guests can try embroidery, wooden jewelry, traditional costumes, and badminton. We hope you can enjoy this immersive cultural experience. Finally, I wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to the China Cultural Center in Nigeria and the splendid China Cultural Exchange Platform for their dedicated efforts in making this event possible. I also extend my thanks to all the guests and the friends to be here for your support and participation. May this cultural exhibition be a resounding success, and may the friendship between China and Nigeria will endure and flourish for generations to come.
Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology, Dr. Mukta Yawela Mohammed, said the cultural connection also reflected the expanding Nigeria-China partnership in agriculture, science, technology, and innovation.
Of harmony, living in sync with the seasons and nature, is a profound pillar of Chinese philosophy. Yet, the same principle of harmony guides the international relations we celebrate today. Just as the seasons of the year bring renewal and harvest, the partnership between Nigeria and China is entering a season of unprecedented opportunity. As we speak, we are witnessing the fruits of a strategic relationship that is moving beyond trade into deep agricultural, technological, and scientific transformation. The Chinese miracle is a testament to the visionary leadership and a model for developing nations, particularly in how strategic planning can catalyze technological leapfrog.
Performance that we just watched now. Every performance, every dance, song, costume, display, and indeed the catwalk serve as a poetic rendition of the power of people-to-people connections. It indicated how art, music, and culture can break barriers and remind us that we can grow without undervaluing who we are. The lesson for us as Nigerians is that nations can grow without necessarily undervaluing who they are, without displacing, without devaluing their culture. Events such as this demonstrate the power of culture as a bridge between nations. Through cultural performance, intangible cultural heritage, costume, and meaningful interaction, we are reminded of the shared value that continue to strengthen the Nigerian-China relationship. At the Voice of Nigeria, we remain very committed to using this power of broadcasting and partnership to deepen mutual understanding and tell the story that brings our people closer together.
The National Troupe of Nigeria, as you can see, the opening performance, it was quite a challenge because they had to now perform the Chinese drum, the great drum from China, with the drums from Nigeria. If you closed your eyes, you could just hear harmony. Without seeing which drum or who was playing which drum, there was complete harmony. And this is what happens when nations bring the best of what they do. Just like the remark from my brother just now, DJ and he mentioned the best of the best. When two cultures are very much imbibed in their own culture, in their own history and culture, it makes it easier to kind of blend and show the world what can happen, because it could be a different instrument, but the melody is still wonderful. So I want to thank the Director, Chinese Cultural Center, for this opportunity. My team came here and rehearsed for so many weeks, hours, and I'm so happy that everybody was thrilled with what came out of that experiment. And this is what can happen when the world shows the